works, soil poisoning, the termite control, 750 liters. Ceiling 4.5 mm metal frame, fibers 7 board, 2,704.38 square meter. Finishing hardware, 1 lump sum. Fire relative fire exit steel door, 3.78 square meter. Steel doors and frames, 1 lump sum. Frames, jumps, seals, head, transom emollients, 10 sets. Doors, wood panel, 18.69 square meter. Tempered glass, 12 mm thick. Doors, 26.40 square meter. Tempered glass, 10 mm thick. Window, 310.39 square meter. Fabricated waterproofing accessory, deflashing 0.6 mm thick, 219.20 linear meter. Repainted metal sheets, red type, long span above 0.427 mm. Thick, 560 square meter. Waterproofing liquid, 554.20 square meter. Glass tiles, 2,203.85 square meter. The cement plaster finish, 5,811.36 square meter. Painting works, masonry, concrete preparation works, 5,811.36 square meter. Painting works, steel preparation works, 652 square meter. Reflective insulation, 560 square meter. 100 mm CHP, non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel. We have 994.94 square meter, 150 mm CHP, non-loading bearing, including reinforced steel, 456.66 square meter. Metal structures, we have 1 lump sum. Structural steel, 1 lump sum. The structural steel trusses, 14,519.68 kilograms. Structural steel, the purlins, 4,320.04 kilogram. Railings, 1 lump sum. Cut spacing, CSP, 26 each. Cut spacing, cover, 1 lump sum. Sewer line works, 1 lump sum. Storm drainage and downspout, 1 lump sum. Septic vault tank, concrete CSP, 2 lump sum. 2 by 2 lump sum. 1 lump sum. 2 lump sum. 1 niya. So-called water lines, 1 lump sum. The conduit boxes and fittings, conduit works, conduit drop in, 1 lump sum. Panel board with main and branch breaker, 1 lump sum. Water pumping system, 1 lump sum. That's all for the BOQ. So the minimum major equipment requirements, we have the dump truck, 3 units, but at least 2 own. Backhoe, 1 unit. But own cargo truck, 1. Water truck, 1. Truck mounted crane, 1. Low bed trailer, 1. So the same with the laboratory minimum requirement should be owned by the dealer. Should be owned. Let's go to the key personnel. Key personnel. So for the project manager, 2 years, experience project engineer, P must be accredited, materials engineer, ME must be accredited, sanitary engineer, master plumber, 2 years, electrical engineer, master electrician, 2 years, architect, 2 years, geodetic engineer, 2 years, foreman, 2 years. So with the first aid, they have a first aid training. Same with the safety officer should be uh, completion of the basic OSS course. And all PK person, 10 people. So next, The contract ID 25PL0142, the Basic Civil Facilities Fund, BFF, Pasua, Construction of School Health Facilities, Rizal National School of Arts and Trades, Rizal, U1, Kalinga. Location, Rizal, Kalinga, with an ABC of 6,118,000 pesos. Contract duration, 110 calendar days. The brief description will complete construction of one-story school health facilities with four-seater comfort room and hand washing. Opening will be December 23, 2025. The so the site should be no problem of the site. No. So permits and clearance should one ransom, public billboard, signboard, two each. Occupational safety and health program have an ABC of 117,154.88. That was only one ransom. Demobilization, one ransom. Signages, one ransom. The structural excavation, common soil, 42.63 cubic meter. For the embankment from structural excavation, common soil, 25.11 cubic meter. Next, embankment from Balo, granular forced materials, 41.91 cubic meter. Gravel field, 4.76 cubic meter. Structural common concrete plus days, 55.66 cubic meter. Reinforcing steel reform with 46,694.98 kilogram. Formworks and postworks, 299.77 square meter. Soil poisoning, termite control, 12 liters. 100 MSS and load bearing, including reinforcing steel, we have 59.24 square meter. 150 MSS load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 120, 153 square meter. ABC doors and frames, some aluminum frame, glass door, swing type, 1.89 square meter. Tempered glass, 10 thick, frameless, 60.69 square meter. Tempered glass, 12 thick, one-way curtain wall, 13.47 square meter. Aluminum glass window, sliding type, 8.32 square meter. Aluminum glass window, awning type, 1.44 square meter. Cabinets, one each. Cement floor finish with hardener, 14.50 square meter. Cement plaster finish, 376.20 square meter. Stainless steel railing, 37 meter. Ceiling, 4.5 metal frame, fiber cement board, 94.50 square meter. Ceiling metal frame, pre-painted metal pad, 66.15 square meter. Reflective insulation, 140.4 square meter. Tiles and trim, 96.99 square meter. Angle tiles, 132.65 square meter. Painting works, mason concrete, 376.78 square meter. Painting works, wood, 94.50 square meter. Painting steel, 59.51 square meter. Pre-painted metal sheet concrete, span 2.27 thick, 140.4 square meter. Fabricated metal accessory, it's keep rolls, 46 thick, 20.80 linear meter. Fabricated metal roofing, flashing, 0.6 thick, 23.07 linear meter. Structural steel trusses, 1,141.39 kilograms. Structural steel columns, 1,106.13 kilograms. Metal structural accessories, box and rod, 12 inch metal structural accessories, system plates, 175.20 kilogram. Metal structural accessories, subrods, 19.73 kilograms. Metal structural accessories, cross bracing, 82.70 kilograms. Metal structural accessories, third buckle, 8 inch. Sewer line works, one ransom. Water line works, one ransom. Storm drainage and downspout, one ransom. Sanitary fixtures, one ransom. Septic vault, tap, CSD, one ransom. Catch basin, CSD, 8 inch. Conduit boxes and fitting, conduit works, conduit trap in one ransom. Wires and one is one lump sum. Panel board with main uh, bronze breaker, one lump sum. Lighting fixtures, one lump sum. For equipments, it's we have here the truck, one unit own, one own. We have two dump truck, Rizal. Yeah. Mm. Mm. For the approval unit own, so same with the minimum requirements should be owned by the key personnel, project manager, 2 years experience, project engineer, must be DPWH accredited, same with materials engineer, DPWH accredited, sanitary engineer, master plumber, 2 years, electrical engineer, master electrician, 2 years experience, architect, 2 years experience, utility engineer, 2 years, foreman, 2 years. First aider must have first aid training issued by the Red Cross. Same with the site safety officer, have a certificate of completion on the basic OSS course issued by the DOLBWS accredited safety training organizations. Same with the key personnel, have their tax identification number. So let's go to the next contract ID, which is BL0005, the Convergence and Special Support Program, Construction Improvement of Access Road, leading to declared tourism destination, tourism road infrastructure program, or the trip access road leading to Banga Banga Falls at the station 3 plus 978 to station 4 plus 25, Tabuk City, Kalinga. Station Tabuk City, Kalinga, when an ABC 4,410,000 pesos on contract duration 969 calendar days. Brief question. Construction of 147-meter length by 6.10 feet in CCP, 3.23 MT PCCP. Dito may sub CCP after yan. 10-meter length concrete canal, 160-meter length concrete drag, stone masonry, stone masonry, parehas na kay 160 or and 294-meter length carpet gutter. The bid opening will be on December 23, 2025. We have here the environmental clearances. With Lansam. The land use survey is taking one Lansam. Project Billboard, Signboard 3, it's occupational safety and health program. Maybe 17,460.53 centavos, only one lansam. Traffic management, one lansam. Mobilization, demobilization, one lansam. So plus common excavation, 1,140 cubic meter. Structure excavation, commercial, 16.90 cubic meter. Embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil, 180 cubic meter. Subgrade preparation, common materials, 1,029 square meter. We have also the aggregate support was 34 cubic meter. Concrete pavement. The unreinforced 230 mm thick 14 days. 896.70 square meter. Reinforcing steel grade 40 or 9.85 kilograms. Structural concrete plus 820.68 megapascal 15 days 7.50 cubic meter. Routed riprap class A 241.45 cubic meter. This on masonry 2.75 cubic carpet gutter cast in place. 294 linear meter. So for the DQ, so it could be labeled truck, two own. Payloader one, one backhoe, one own. Motorized grader one, road roller one, transit mixer two, but at least one own. Cargo truck, but concrete one. And also the laboratory minimum requirements to comply with ECO number 11 series of 2017, and this should be owned by the bidder. Yes, for the equipment, I first the manager 1 year, yes, project engineer 1 year, materials engineer, ME, DPWH credits, foreman 1 year. So with the first aider, have the certificate of first aid training in the Red Cross. But with the construction site safety officer, have the certificate of completion on the basic OSH course issued by DWC. Likewise, the care person tax identification number. Yes, the grouted high stone masonry. Vice.
Bali, bali na-revise, sir. Nag-extend the length the PCCP and na-shorten nag-cut the rotary prop ng madati stone masonry na 99 cubics. Tapos, the amount of the retreat as per Senate, 108 plus thousand.
So we have the contract ID number 25PL0125, the locally funded projects, National Building Program, buildings and other sectors, multipurpose facilities construction of IAS building, Tampan, Imduyan, Tabuk City, Kalinga, location, Tabuk City, Kalinga, scope of work, we have the complete construction of three-story IAS building. Approved budget cost, approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos only. Contract duration, 270 calendar days. This is a second advertisement. Since last we have a bidder but he is disqualified. And so there were no changes on the BOQ and other the equipment pledge and other requirements. So that's in our pre-bid conference. So let's proceed with the continue the bid opening of our one in the project. The contract ID 250133 in locally funded project, National Building Program, buildings and other structures, multipurpose facilities for DPWH, Kalinga building, city, Kalinga. So we have here received the eligibility check of the contractor, Bangyang 3D Construction. So we have the pickup license valid until October 2, 2025. Pickup registration valid until October 2, 2026. Experience is failed. FCC pass. We have the mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. The DTI valid until January 9, 2030. Tax clearance certificate valid until October 9, 2025. Verified. Field jet registry valid October 20, 2025 using the 2022 format. Hindi pa na-update ito. So it seems that this eligibility check from Procurement Central Office have not yet updated, but on the submitted on the technical components, it was updated. So the PAC members should have a rule on this matter. So yes, uh, Vice Chair, Sir Alex.
Okay. During the break, the members of the BAC had convened and discussed the Okay. During the break, the back members had convened and discusses the merit of the eligibility check, the technical and financial aspect of the loan bidder. Okay, break, the during the break, the BAC had convened and discusses the merit and the result of the eligibility check provided to us by the procurement service in Manila for the technical and financial aspect of the loan bidder for contract ID 23PL0133, the Bangyan 3D construction. The document that was provided to us by the procurement service appears that Bangyan Construction 3D construction, as to its pickup license, it was already expired on 10/02/2025. The work experience as appearing in the SLCC failed for reasons that the LCC, similar to the contract to be bid but present value less than 50% of the ABC. Likewise, the BIR tax certificate appears to be valid only until 10/09/2025, but it is already verified. PhilJEP registration appears to be valid until 10/28/2025 using the 2022 format. Upon discussion and verification of the documents, original copy of the documents submitted, it was certain that as to the pickup license, it appears that the pickup license of Bangyan 3D construction was already renewed with a validity of from October 2, 2025 to October 2, 2026. And the SLCC, they have attached in the original copy the SLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid from the DepEd Division of City of Tabuk, which has an expiration date of February 9, 2025. The major category is the construction of building with the total amount of 26,721,878.94. As to the tax clearance, it appears in the original copy presented during this bid opening that 3D Bangyan 3D construction had a tax clearance which is valid until October 8, 2026. And for the pickup license, it appears that it has a validity period of from 10/28/2025, but in the original copy submitted during this bid opening, Bangyan 3D construction presented or submitted a certificate of PhilJEP registration containing membership with the validity until 01 December 2026. With these findings, the BAC discussed the merit of the documents that were submitted during this bid opening. The BAC decided to give due course to all the documents submitted, considering that the bulk of works of the procurement service in the dating record of contractors or seeking update records from the procurement service, and with information that the liaison officer of Bangyan 3D Construction had already applied for the updating CWA. The procurement service, the BAC decided that the documents submitted during this bid opening will be given due course. However, Bangyan 3D Construction is given 10 calendar days to update their documents at the procurement service. So ordered.
Thank you, Sir Alex. So take note, Bangyan 3D Construction, you are given only 10 calendar days to update your CWA at the procurement services in Manila. If not updated within 10 days, will be re-advertised. So let's open the components submitted by 3D Construction. So requests. Mm, Sir Eugene, speed up to open the bid for the financial components submitted by Bangyan 3D Construction for this contract 2025 PL.
Thank you, Sir Chair. Let's now open the financial proposal of Bangyan 3D Construction for bid for project identification number 5PL 00133. Project name, locally funded projects, national building program, building, buildings and other structures for the purpose is construction, completion of DPWH Kalinga, DEO building. Let's now open the financial. Uh, Here's now the financial component of project ID 2500133. Tagging, tagging and page numbering complying. So let's go to the bid form. We have the bid prices in the bill of quantities. The detailed estimates, the cash flow by quarter, and the summary of bid prices. So the bid price for Banyan 3D construction, I build construction, in the amount of 48,995,563.68 centavos. In words, in decimal figure, we have 48, comma 995, comma 563.68 pesos. 68 pesos. 563. 563.68. There was no discount.
Thank you, Sir Eugene. So, as the request the Secretariat to collect all the documents submitted by the Banyan 3D Construction and uh, turn over to the technical work for them to verify uh, the truthfulness or the veracity of all the documents, especially the equipment page, the minimum test requirements, the key personnel, and other needed documents. And if the contractor within 10 days verified their eligibility check and passed all the eligibility check from the CWA, then the TWG will come out with the resolution and recommending approval to be approved by the HOPE or the head procuring entity. So that's end of our procurement activities for today, December 11, 2025. Um, but before we adjourn this, I'd like to thank all of the prospective bidders who have joined us for their cooperation to make this procurement activities successful. Likewise with the all who are following us on this live streaming in our YouTube channel, DPWH LKTO, the District Engineering Office. And thank you also for the back members, the TWG, the Secretariat, the Procurement Unit, the IT, who are in charge of our live streaming. So our procurement for today is adjourned.